If you've started browsing on Trade Me Property, you'll have been seeing the words freehold, unit title, cross-lease, and leasehold pop up. You might also be wondering what they mean. First up is freehold, also known as fee simple. Think of freehold like owning your own car outright. You can paint it, stick a big flame sticker on the side of it, change the tires, or let the grass grow long in the footwell. It's up to you. With freehold, you own the land and the buildings on it. You have the most freedom here. Want to add a sleep out? As long as you follow council rules, you're generally good to go. Watch outs. Even absolute ownership has limits. Check your title for covenants, which are rules about what you can build, or easements, like when the council needs a pipe running under your driveway or if you're sharing the driveway with someone else. It's the simplest form of ownership, which is why the banks love it. Next up, we've got unit titles. You'll see these often with apartments and newer townhouse developments. It's a bit like pitching your tent at a busy Kiwi campground over summer. You've got your own site, your apartment, where you sleep and keep your gear, but you share the kitchen, the laundry, and the gravel tracks with everyone else on holiday. You're all responsible for keeping the shared facilities in good nick, the detail. You own your specific unit and any accessory units like a car park or a storage locker, but for the shared bits like the lifts, the driveway, and the roof, you share ownership with your neighbors, the body corporate. This is the group of all owners who manage the building. You'll pay a body corporate levy or fee to cover insurance and maintenance. This is an ongoing cost each year. Pro tip, always ask for the last 3 years of body corp minutes. If they're arguing about a leaky roof or a massive fee hike, it's something you want to know before you sign that dotted line. Now for a classic Kiwi quirk, the cross-lease. These popped up decades ago as a way to subdivide land without all the paperwork of a full subdivision. Think of it like having a long-term flatmate agreement, but for land. You and your neighbor technically own the entire block together, and to make it work, you both sign a lease that gives you the exclusive right to live in your specific house for 999 years. You own a share of the land, but you're effectively leasing the house from each other. The flats plan is your holy grail here. It's a map on your title that shows the exact footprint of your house as it was when the lease was created. Watch outs. If a previous owner added a conservatory or a garage that isn't on that plan, your title is considered defective. It can be a mission and expensive to fix because you'll need to update the plan and get your neighbor's sign off. The rules. Since you technically share the land, you usually need your neighbor's written permission for any structural changes. If you want to extend the lounge past its current boundary and they say no, that's usually the end of the chat. Finally, there's leasehold. This is the least common and often the most misunderstood. You buy the house, but you rent the land from someone else, often a large trust. Because you don't own the land, the purchase price can look incredibly cheap, sometimes hundreds of thousands less than a freehold home nearby, but you have to pay ground rent. The risk? Every few years, that rent gets reviewed. If the land value has gone up, your rent can skyrocket. It's a high-risk play, and banks are often very cautious about lending on these. So, which one's right for you? It depends on your budget and how much you value your independence versus shared costs. You don't have to wade through this on your own though. Before you put in an offer, get your lawyer to do the mahi. Ask them to pull the record of title and explain exactly what you're buying into. Ready to start looking? Head to Trade Me Property and get scrolling through the most property listings in Aotearoa. Catch you at the next open home.